The case we have is against one religious pastor who's called Scott Lively, and we're suing him in Massachusetts, in Springfield. And we're using a law that allows non-Americans to bring an American to court, which is called the Alien Tort Statute. And his lawyers have contested the law first because of his First Amendment Act, which allows him freedom of expression. And for us, we're not suing him for what he has said, but we're suing him for what he has done. His conspiracy in supporting our politicians in crafting the law, the anti-gay bill itself, and also his conspiracy in his actions in making my life and my colleagues difficult in Uganda by coming to Uganda and saying there is a Western agenda coming to Uganda, saying we recruit people into homosexuality and that we promote homosexuality, bring in language that was not Uganda. So his conspiracy in working with Ugandans, that's why we're suing him. And we've been fortunate that the judge here on 3 accounts has ruled in our favor. And I said the case should stay. And right now we're in the discovery process, whereby we are interviewing witnesses and also talking about settlements. So if I went out on the street and found any person, took them to Uganda, and then started preaching, people would listen. They wouldn't even question, are you religious? Are you even? They will just listen. As long as the person is preaching and saying, I am preaching from God, they will listen. So Scott Lively in Uganda is a messenger from God that you don't question. And then for us, when we are doing our work, we don't reconcile. We don't go into religious debates. We can do that on the political level if we're talking to politicians like legislators. But ordinary Ugandans, we don't. Ordinary Ugandans, we just present ourselves as Ugandan, LGBT persons. And we fit in. Because for me, when I'm talking about myself with Ugandans, I tell them I am Catholic. I was born and raised in a Catholic faith. I don't plan to leave it. I still go to church. I don't care what the preacher says because I know God still loves me. And then people get surprised and shocked and like, you gay and you're still Christian? And I'm like, yes. And I love my faith and I still go to church. So that alone will, will open the mind of the Ugandan to start having a conversation with you. But if you go and say, oh, you shouldn't listen to Scott Lively, he's white, he's from the US, and they are going to close up totally. So you have to present yourself as a Ugandan. I'm a Ugandan, who was born here, raised here, with the same parents. I am Christian. I believe in the same God you believe in, but I am gay. And being gay is only a very tiny percentage of my life. The rest of me is the human being. Then you can start a conversation there, a proper conversation.